It is Tuesday, it is Wednesday evening, the last day of June, 2021. We have a weather event that's occurring in the Northwest Pacific and the southwest part of Canada, which is so intense that meteorologists have been reported to be pinching their skin just to make sure that they're not dreaming. Temperatures enlighten Canada in a valley, which it makes sense that it would be the hottest city in Canada because there are mountains surrounding it. Plenty of downslope winds, which increase the sinking air and compression, which makes temperatures hotter, and there's also a drought going on over there. Temperature hit 121 degrees. It's funny. It is so intense that the meteorologists are investigating the thermometer for accuracy. Therefore, it's not official yet. It becomes official once they have determined that the thermometer is accurate, which they are in the process of doing. Temperatures were between 110 and 118 degrees for the Pacific Northwest. Temperatures have just been in the 110s. Hottest temperature in North, South, Central America yesterday occurred in Lytton, Canada, and Death Valley, California, 121 degrees. Hottest temperature ever in Las Vegas, Nevada, 117 degrees. Phoenix, Arizona, 122 degrees was the hottest temperature ever. So, unbelievable stuff. We have Sunnyside, Washington, high temperature forecast to be 112 today, 102 tomorrow. Excessive heat warning in effect for all these areas until Sunday next week. Temperatures will be dropping by 10 degrees, but that's called the upper limits for this time of the year. What just happened is just a freak occurrence, and I don't know what they're going to be doing with that. Meteorologists at one point came up with various explanations and how it's outrageous and insane. But even as the forecasts went up and up and up, the temperatures actually outdid even the highest forecast when you start getting 121 degrees in Canada. And therefore, the meteorologists say they are baffled. They're baffled. They have no explanation for it. They throw in global warming. There was a tropical storm in the Pacific Ocean, which tends to, if you're a certain number of miles outside the tropical storm, Tom Skilling has pointed out many times here in the Chicago area that sometimes temperatures go into the mid and upper 90s here in September because we are within close or far proximity of a tropical storm. There's a lot of sinking air that goes on in a certain area. Forecasters are blaming that for this dome, for the intensity of the dome of heat, which certainly makes sense. Also, there was a low pressure system off the coast of California, which they're saying this is a big player. It was a big player at keeping the sea breeze away because the winds blew into the low pressure system as they are supposed to do. Around the high pressure system, the winds go clockwise, and therefore east winds went into Seattle. It was the opposite of normal. Usually you have west winds, and the downslope winds affect Spokane, Washington. Here, the downslope winds affected Seattle initially. Eventually, it went on to Spokane, and that's why you have a high of 108. Portland, Oregon hit 116 degrees yesterday. Amazing stuff. Just amazing stuff. The Arctic in Russia. The city's called New Chicago City in the Northwest Territory. Maybe that was in Canada, but I know it's north of the Arctic Circle. Temperature went to 91 degrees in the past couple of days. Temperature in the coldest inhabited city on Earth. The name of the town is Oymyakon, Siberia. There is only 500 people living there. They have a heat wave going on over there. Several consecutive days of temperatures of 30 degrees Celsius or higher. That's 86 degrees or warmer. Temperatures so far have gone up to 89 degrees. 88.9, about 89 degrees, and we'll see what happens after that. But just absolutely amazing stuff, and we also have a heat wave on the East Coast. Temperatures mid and upper 90s, dew points in the low 70s. We will speak later about what's going to be happening with this high-pressure ridge. It is slowly moving away, but we again have excessive heat warnings through Sunday. Temperatures remain 10 10 to 20 degrees above normal for even next week, until at least the middle part of next week. And we will give further updates later on when there's more time to do it. And there's plenty to say, just need the time. Everyone have a great evening. Thank you for listening.